YouTube, good morning. It's your boy Vincent Mclean, the Comic Machine, and I'm back again with another weekly video. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's subscribed and has been liking. I appreciate all the comments you guys have been sending me, and just saying thank you for everything that you guys have done. This past week has been pretty monumental for the growth of my channel. Getting tons of hits on my recent first CGC unboxing video, and it's been super awesome to see all that kind of starting to pay off a little bit, you know, just getting that good recognition, and you know, just trying to bring the best content I can for you guys, making sure, you know, the visuals, the audios, the, you know, the books are, you know, stuff that people actually enjoy and really like seeing. So it's really validating. So I just want to say thank you very much for everybody that's been tuning in, and you know, continue to do so. You know, make sure you hit that like button every time you see a new video. Make sure you tell all your friends and yourself, subscribe, and always hit that notification bell for new videos every Thursday. Every Thursday I put out a new video, like clockwork, unless something changes, but it's always Thursday. So there you go. This week's video is keys, major keys, and finishing runs. That's pretty much what I got here. So I'm really excited to show the big book, but I'm very excited to show the small books I got, because you kind of gotta balance it out, because otherwise we just end up going broke the entire time. So let's get into it. First one is God Country #1. No, God Country #3. I already got the #1. Getting ahead of myself. This is the last issue I needed to complete this series, and now I have all first prints. Not all cover A's, but all first prints of this entire series. And I couldn't be more excited, because this has been one of my favorite stories that I recently read. And it's something that I suggest everybody to read. There have been some people that say they couldn't really get into it, which is a little weird for me. But, you know, to each their own. But I really suggest you guys pick this up and check it out, because it's really great. It's a great read. And I have the whole run. So there you go, God Country #3, that cool sword on the front. All right, next book is pretty interesting. It's kind of out your norm, and it's Jimbo. All right, Yusaku Jimbo #1, and I picked this up for the cover price at $3.99. And when I looked online for the speculation market and what recent sales have been going on, 9.8s have been selling for $40 to $50. So I was real happy to pick this up at cover price. I like Japanese culture, I like samurais, I like the Edo period and all that kind of stuff, and that's pretty much all of this. It's just a rabbit going on his adventures. So this is a great book to pick up, all right? If you can find it, hopefully you can find it. You know, I don't know how like rare this is actually starting to pick up, you know, but I know the first appearance of Yusaku Jimbo is real expensive. It's a real low print, real rare book, so maybe at some point I'll try to find that, but I was really happy to pick that one up. Next book, we got some DC goodness here. So cover price, not cover price, I paid $6 for this. This is The Blackest Night #1 by Jeff Johns. And Jeff Johns pretty much changed the game for Green Lantern. And this is just a great read. And it's a real cool cover. It's real black, just like Blackest Night, the story. And so I was really excited to find this. I didn't want to, not to say that I didn't want to, but you know, if I wanted to, I could just get the trade paperback or read it online, but I wanted to try to find the #1, and I found it. So I was real happy to find this. So this is a great pickup. You know, just a key book, in my opinion. I don't know if everybody else considers it a key book, but that's a pretty easy book to find, if you can find it. Next book, so I picked this up yesterday. This is kind of key-ish, I don't know. But if you're a Doctor Who fan, this is a big book. This is the first #1 of that series. I think it's like the 80s. I want to say 80s. Somewhere in the 80s, like 81, somewhere in there. And it's just a really nice book. I picked it up for $5 in a bin. And it's got some damage to it. It's kind of got that little spine roll going on over here, but it's not that bad. It's actually in pretty decent condition. So, you know, I was real happy to find it. I've actually been looking through that same bin the past couple of weeks. I've been going in and look, and it's still staying there this entire time. So I need something else to pick up, because the next book is a free comic book day book. Free comic book day book. Man, that's a lot. And so the book's free, but I had to pay for the bag and the board, and I didn't have a quarter on me, so that's why I picked up the Doctor Who. I've been eyeballing it for a while anyway, so I just went ahead and picked it up. But I picked up The Boys #1 free comic book day. This one's by Dynamite. The original publisher starts with a W. I can't remember what it is. Put that down in the comments if you know what it is. But this is just a easy pickup. Free comic book day for the full story. I know it's not the original print, first print, but if you're looking to just add it to your collection, I would suggest this. I didn't pay a dime. You're not going to pay a dime. It's the free comic book day book. So there you go. Great story. I'm super excited for season 2 to come out. I need to go back through and rewatch season 1. Carl Urban is just amazing, and it's great. It's a great read, great story. You know, I've actually heard people say that the TV show is actually better than the actual written book. So I'm gonna have to open this up and take a look at it and see for myself what the big difference is. But definitely suggest watching the TV show because it is really good. Amazon did a really good job on that. All right, so the big book that I picked up. This is a big book. Netflix has picked this series up. Hopefully it's going to be really, really good, and it does justice. I know that the author has been in talks about what the differences are going to be between the book and the series, because you kind of do have to change it up. But Sandman #1 by Neil Gaiman. I'm so happy to finally have this in here, and this is probably going to be my last big purchase for a hot minute. I paid $1.50 for this. Easily prices for this book, raw and slabbed, are over $200 any day. So I found one within the range I could afford, and I went ahead and picked it up. And this book is in great condition. I'd put it anywhere from a 7 on the low end, and on the high end, maybe a 9. So there's wiggle room in there, obviously, but this is in really good condition. I'm really happy to have this. The only other key book I need out of this series is the #4. I've got the #8, First Appearance of Death, but this was a big purchase for me. And like I said, I'm done. I'm done making big purchases because it's just, you know, I can't break the bank. So I was really happy to finally add this to the collection, found the price range that I could afford, and this story is amazing. You guys need to read it. Pick up the trade paperback, read it online. Just this first issue is just really cool, how they introduce Morpheus and everything like that. And it's just a really cool storyline. It's dark, it's ritualistic, it's creepy, and it's everything I like to read. I like to pick up all that cool stuff. The Preacher over there is a good example of that. And then supernatural stuff with Hellboy. That's a good example of, you know, what I really like to get into. And the fact that it's not like a major publisher. You know, this was done by Vertigo, you know, before it got broken up and, you know, sucked in by the conglomerate of DC. So this is just hit all of those points, all those bullet points for my wheelhouse of things that I want to have in my collection. So definitely can't give this enough praise. Great story. And it's just really good. I'm really excited to see what the Netflix series is going to be. Hopefully it won't take too long to get out, but you know, with how the world's burning and everything right now, you know, we kind of got to be patient. So that's what I got for you guys today. Tell me what you thought about this video. Tell me about the pickups I got. Put it all down in the comments down below, and let's talk everything and anything comics. So thank you very much, and stay tuned for next week's video. I have no idea what it's going to be about, but I'll figure that out as we get closer. So that's it. You guys, have a great day. Take care.